The last months, I started seeing a strange pattern with very good salespeople. Something strange for me. And I call it the rise of personal tooling, like the use of personal software to scale yourself. And for me, it has a very similar pattern than like a decade ago, they had to bring your own device. So at home, you would have an iPhone, an iPad, really good devices. And then when you would come to the company, actually, the devices you got from the company were actually not that good. They were not that fast. They weren't powerful enough. And in the beginning, the company started fighting with that. And then eventually they learned how to integrate those systems into their own systems via a different way of doing security. Now, this long explanation to basically explain something else, which is personal tooling. I see a lot of sales that basically use several tools to get scale on their own personal brand. Why a personal brand? Because there is a correlation between you as a salesperson building a personal brand and generating leads to the company. And as time progresses and we look into 2022 and 2023, we see that this rise of personal brands and then the way to scale it will become a major asset in the future of your sales teams. So how would that work? Well, it means something. I'll give you a very simple explanation on LinkedIn. So I'm on LinkedIn. What I want to do is I want to create a larger audience. So I'm going to connect people. There are tools to do automatic connecting. Second thing is, once I've connected, I need to start talking to them. So I'm going to start talking to my prospects. So there are tools to do that automatically for you. Of course, with the big caveat, don't overdo it. Third one, once I have the contact details, I want to know their personal mobile number so I can phone them up. There's a tool called Lucia that can figure it out. It integrates with LinkedIn that can figure it out. And eventually, once they get to your website, they come and they ask leads, there are many other tools to figure out who exactly has been to your website. So this is a very simple flow that works in parallel that actually with only 3 tools that are really cheap can give you an enormous scale. This was just LinkedIn, but there are many other examples. Typical average, I see somewhere people spending between 15 to 50, 60 euro per month, or dollars, it's very close, per month on their own personal tool stack. The question as a company you should ask, like, how legal is this? 2, what happens if the sales goes away? 3, do I want this as a company? I think there is no resistance to that because, no, hang on, let me rephrase that. There is resistance, you cannot avoid it, but I would build a framework to guide them properly and make sure from the legal side you're all okay.